Hey guys, I'm the Sky Spire, and welcome back to another Mother 4 update. So what's going on? Well, we got update number 7 on the mind. Very accurate title, because today we're going to be talking about PSI, psionics, psychic power, stuff like that. Now, I was originally going to do an Ace Attorney 6 video, because, I mean, we first got the official trailer, but two things. One, this update came yesterday and I didn't do a video on it, because I'm dumb like that. And two, the Ace Attorney trailer really does not show anything new. I mean, it shows animations, but it really doesn't show anything new. So I decided to stick with this. So what we're going to be doing is, so we're going to be looking at update number 7 on the mind. For today's update, we'd like to talk about PSI and how we're moving forward on that. Starting out, let's take a look at this. Marin Leo are invaluable for battles like this. When I first looked at this, I was like, what is that? I could not tell what PSI that is. Once you read it, though, you'll kick yourself. It's a fire thing that spreads across a row. Yeah. We've improved the animation for PK Fire, taking care of drawing frame by frame, rather than using multiple sub-objects to animate like in the previous PK Fire animation. It's been like this for a while now, but the last time it was seen was in our first trailer. So I want to show you guys the difference between this. So looking at it up close is a lot less dramatic, I'll say. Because, like, look at that. So, like, we got... Oh shoot, let's zoom out, sorry. That's a little too much, right? A little too much? Okay. But anyway, yeah, so it basically just does that and then it like spreads across. Also, I've been updating my phone to iOS 9, which is interesting. But, oh shoot, it's gonna vibrate. So basically, yes, I want to put it on my crotch because it's got... Anyway, so, now, like, you can actually see, like, the individual hexagons, like, kind of, like, zoning in and then going out. God. So, you can really see how, like, it looks like this hexagon this one hexagon that comes in, it looks very similar to all the different ones that spread out. You can tell that this was all like that. And that basically makes it different from this. Now I'm going to show off what it originally used to look like. So let's do this, and we'll bring it to 0.25 speed. PK Fire, Alpha. You can see the difference right there, hopefully. So basically, what that is, like, you can see the difference between the PSIs. It looks more like jagged, which almost kind of accentuates the fact that this is a psychic attack. Honestly, though, I like this because the thing is, what happened to my phone? Hello, I'll set it up later. The thing is about this is that it looks a little like, if you compare it to the other ones. Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna read this first. This is the approach we're taking with all the PSI effects from now on, even for overworld effects. The one that you'll be seeing the most is probably this one that Pikmin a few next to. Okay, so we'll look at that in a second. But if you remember Earthbounds, that one, it brings a resemblance to this. I mean, this PK Fire right here, it does look a little weird. So I do prefer this one. I'm gonna close both of these now. I just want to show off the PK Fire by opening those two windows ahead of time. But yeah, because I'm fashion forward like that and I'm awesome though. So, so now what we're gonna be doing is look at another PSI, which I really like. This is PSI Telepathy. Okay, well, hold on. Actually, you need to look at the full animation. But basically, telepathy is a slightly expanded role in Mother 4. In addition to showing enemy stats in battles, it can be used to learn additional things from NPCs. So, or hear something different from them. Since it's so frequently used, we're going to implement a way to use it in a single button press. Right now, it's extra from the menu, like other PSI, though. The implementation is pretty similar to writing normal dialogue. It basically kind of like saying that. Implying that it might be like, okay, well, first of all, oh hey, according to my friend, local mosquitoes can recover by second blood. Hemopoppers. What does HP evade to do? But if you use telepathy on them, honestly though, all you need to do is buy some bug spray. They're better off learning how to drink bug spray and spit out blood. It's a one-hit victory if you use that stuff, no matter how many there are. So, I mean, look at that. So, it basically is just giving you a hint. They can recover hemopoppers by second blood, and that makes them fighting them take longer. But what does HP have to do with fighting? So, basically, I mean, gosh, it's so hard to fight these, or it's so annoying to fight these guys. They keep on recovering HP by second blood from you. But then, if you read her thoughts, then she doesn't give you such a useless, random, stereotypical NPC dialogue you'll just find down the street, but rather actual stuff that will help you in case you don't know the real purpose of bug spray. But the fact that you can use it on, like, for example, like a filthy attack roach in Mother 3, and it will, die. Or at least take crazy amounts of damage. Now, that is, the fact that they're saying this, since it's so frequently used, or rather, since it's so frequently used, we're going to find a way to implement it in a single button press. That feels very odd, because that almost kind of says, okay, the whole thing about since it's so frequently used, I can understand that. I can understand the fact that, okay, if you're going to get legitimate hints from people about that, okay, sure. But if it's going as far as you're going to implement to use it in a single button press, that almost kind of that kind of says that, okay, is it going to be like a major gameplay mechanic instead of just a PSI that you'll find yourself using on the overworld more than the others? Because, I mean, first of all, right now we know what in this other tab, what we know could be there. At least there's telepathy. So, at least we know that. But does that mean that it's going to be a major gameplay mechanic, the fact that there is going to be a single button press? And that brings up another question I have, which is the controller. It's going to be your keyboard, but, okay, hold on, I want to look at this. PSI. Okay, we can look, this is the thing, he goes very fast through the menus, but you can kind of catch what the other PSIs are. So, but basically, hold on, I wanna kind of take a second to look at what they are. So, gonna go into PSI. Okay, here recovery. We got healing and life up. Okay, and he has healing beta. Okay, that's not big and spectacular. Also, is this Travis's home? I don't think this is. It might be. No, it's not. Cause his dinner table's on the left side of the room. Okay, now, whoop, got it. PK Daydream. Look at that. Daydream is basically going to be his version of Rockin' and what am I trying to say? What's Lucas's? Love. PK Love and PK Rockin', this is basically his version. Oh, Young Woman. Okay, so it's a random person. I didn't pay attention. Okay, so, but yeah. Okay, we got Paralysis, Hypnosis, PSI Shield, and Counter. Okay, standard stuff. We've seen all these in Mode 3. Anyway, so what I'm saying is, the controller before has always been a D-pad, LR, A, and B, with Earthbound also bringing in X and Y. Actually, no, it's always been A, B, X, Y. Okay, well, we're thinking about Earthbound and Mother 3. Let's disregard Mother 1 for now. The controller has always been the D-pad, A, B, X, and Y. Now, because of that, they did have to take advantage of all these different menus and stuff. I didn't think there was necessary for there to be both a talk and check button in Earthbound, but there is also the fact that, I mean, there's 4 buttons in a D-pad, but if you're, I mean, it's only natural for there to be, like, you know, you have to click on a menu and then go through a couple of commands, 1 or 2, to be able to do what you want to do. But then there's like the other odd stuff, like Earthbound didn't find a use for the X button, so they decided to make it for the map if you had a map in the inventory, which I felt like you could have just gotten your inventory and used. But that's the thing, how are they going to do this? Now, for this game, is it going to literally be D-pad, A, B, X, Y, or maybe even a 5th one, or are they literally going to be using all 26 of the letter keys, and the D-pad is the up, down, left, right buttons? That is what I find very interesting, because this game is being specifically made for PC, Mac, and Linux. Because of that, it's going to be using your keyboard. However, does that also mean that it will be trying to take full advantage of your keyboard? That's kind of what I feel like is, and this is a terrible example, but Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and Five Nights at Freddy's 4, you didn't have to use the keyboard until Five Nights at Freddy's 4. You always have to use the mouse. That's why I could play while doing this. Five Nights at Freddy's 4, I had to play while doing Okay, no, I'm kidding. I hate it. Anyway, so basically, I mean, I'm not going into that conversation. Okay, so that's not what we're talking about. Basically, what it is like, are they going to be implementing all the keyboard options? I don't want them to. Maybe like what? Q, like if you want to look at your keyboard, if you're using a computer, on your left side, Q, W, A, S, Z, and X. On the emulators, Z and X are used for A and B, A and S are used for L and R. I haven't thought about X and Y. Okay, no, if X and Y is a factor, then Q and W are L and R, A and S are, I think X and Y, and Z and X are A and B. Now, if that's going to be the case here, it could be that. Or it could literally be that just for the sake of, I mean, in the end, it's all about not trying to like make it, because this isn't a port of anything. So in the end, it's all about how convenient it is. And if one of your hands is going to be controlling the controller, like with the D-pad, that's all your right hand should be doing. Meaning that your left hand is going to be doing all the menu inputs. If your right hand is going to be on the D-pad, you're going to be moving around with it. You're going to be pressing up, down, left, right. With your left hand, you're going to be doing all the menu inputs, which means that they could basically play around with as much as, I don't know, Q, W, A, S, Z, and X. That would be completely fine. There's no point to take advantage of the middle. That's why I'm saying it's odd that he's talking about we're going to implement a way to use it in a single button press. Because of the fact that, do you really want to just have so many ways of implementing button presses, or do you want it to just be convenient? that basically the only way that you would make that convenient and it would make sense to have there being a button press is if PSI Telepathy is a major mechanic in the game, which is why I'm thinking that is new, having a PSI ability be a major mechanic in a mother game. And I'm not saying story element. Those are completely different things. Story element and game mechanic. But what if this is a game mechanic? That's what I'm wondering. We have the scripting here, and this right here is the scripting for the telepathy dialogue. See, it actually requires less tagging than the original script, or usual script. What we've been working on lately is this sort of interface experience. Ryan's plugging away at doing some houses, and as more PSI gets programmed into the game, we have been testing it out for speed and effects quality. Making the game feel good to play is just as simple to us as making the assets high quality. Hopefully we can strike out a good balance. Also guys, there's so many typos here. At the beginning it says we're moving forward on that, and right here there's a beginning parentheses but no ending parentheses, so I'm like, what? But anyway, I mean, you can tell that they typed this out pretty fast. As far as the tone of our updates are concerned, with most of the features we feel okay with showing off early out of the way. As far as the tone of our updates are concerned, with most of the features we feel okay with showing off early out of the way. We'll be returning to what does this mean? What does this mean? Oh wait, okay, hold on. With most of the features, we feel okay with showing off early out of the way. We'll be returning to the style of updates we initially planned on. Within some reason. Okay. I understand this. We will be returning to the style of updates, but what does this mean? With showing off early out of the way, we'll be returning. What? Okay, whatever. I'm probably stupid. Showing off too much of the game feels like ruining it, but showing off some of the stuff we're doing at any given moment sounds like something we can get behind. Yeah, because like, PSI is what they're working on right now, because like it's saying he's plugging away doing some houses. As more PSI gets programmed to the game, meaning they're not done, meaning this isn't some big thing that they're just done with. And plus, this one, Pick just made this a few nights ago, this telepathy. Like, also, I like this. The screen just gets dark, and you see it have this effect on their mind. And I just like that. But yeah, that is a random person. Alright, we'll be starting in on that coming up the last day of the month, which will be on the 30th. That's new. I was supposed to make this yesterday. This became a thing on Wednesday, I believe, September 17th. Okay, they said they would do it on Wednesday. Okay, whatever. One day late. Okay, so I made it. Hey, it wasn't late. I did it on time. It came out today. At 4:38. An hour ago. Oh wait, no, 4:38 a.m. What the? Okay, fine. They probably live, so I don't know. But yeah, so hopefully we'll be starting on that the last day of the month, right here on the 30th or the 1st, if they're gonna do that. All right, let's look at some comments. I cannot. Oh, one new comment. Yeah, PSI. He is the same first name as me. Okay. I cannot wait to play this in oh my god, 2019. No, I know they're not exactly, they weren't exactly good with their release dates, but hey, they're not as bad now. I think this looks really cool. Nice, I love using telepathy to read NPC's minds in the Golden Sun series. Should be a cool addition here. I haven't actually played Golden Sun. I want to. And it looks cooler here, much more than it did in Earthbound Beginning. Still in the other game that had telepathy, PK Beam, and a criminal that joins the party. Oh, I like that guy. To be fair though, that is a Famicom RPG, so it's pretty limited in what it could do. Boing! I can resist to put my mind into a robot body and use the facing sword. Zoom zoom. I love Mr. Saturn. This is awesome. We get to see more of Travis, and he does have PK Daydream. Wow, he even has recovery moves and support moves. Him and Ness are quite the same. So, PK Daydream I feel like, is his signature move, because I mean it's his only move in his offensive. By the way, guys, if you're gonna say that PK Daydream sounds stupid, what kind of name is PK Rocket? I really still think they should have changed Lucas's Final Smash, though. Why isn't it PK Love? I just want to see hexagons fly out all over the place. But I guess that's what his like down and up smash are and stuff. Like any hexagon that comes out, I don't know, stuff like that. But anyway, guys, so that's that. This is update number 7 on the mind. So hope you guys enjoyed. There's all this all these new PSI. We got fire. We got to look at this menu right here of the actual game. We got to look at all this scripting and just. Also possible like how the keyboard works and how the what exactly telepathy is. We can get pretty deep on these. Anyway, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching, and next time on the 30th or 1st or something, hopefully we're going to be taking a look at update number 8. So anyway, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more on Mother and all other things Nintendo. I'm the Sky Spire, and until then.